saddle. The light blinks, Jaguar Grey again, makes its way up, goes into its stall and they're ready to run. Set, gates are back. They're racing. Drink What You Like flew out of the gates, and also War Saint commencing quickly. Silken Eyes and also Snipperana. Ascendancy's going to camp behind those down on the rail. Regal Poise going back to second last, and at the tail of the field is Jaguar Grey. Drink What You Like with the neck arch led them at the 700, a length and a half, but boy, they're rolling along. War Saint is up running second. They've got 4 lengths on Silken Eyes. Ascendancy a length and a half away, then Snipperana as they glide by the 550. Further back Regal Poise, and last of all is Jaguar Grey. Drink What You Like well held as they come to the home corner by As a Party. 400 left to go. Drink What You Like will be around the corner first and clearly in front from War Saint. 3 lengths Silken Eyes, Ascendancy, Snipperana and Jaguar Grey. Regal Poise further back. Drink What You Like shifting out there. 5 off the rail, but with a big lead still from War Saint, Silken Eyes. Snipperana, Jaguar Grey down the outside. Drink What You Like's the leader inside the last 100. Getting tired. Silken Eyes taking ground off it very, very quickly. Coming through, dived. Oh, gee, they made it close. Silken Eyes, Drink What You Like, who absolutely tiptoed in the shadows of the post. I think Silken Eyes may have bloused it. War Saint behind them with Jaguar Grey, followed then by Regal Poise, Snipperana and Ascendancy. That was the issue, the 1100. Would it run it? Silken Eyes just kept on coming, diving, and it'll be Silken Eyes that gets home to score. Number 3, ridden by Paul Harvey, has cut Drink What You Like down in the shadows of the post. War Saint behind them as we wait for the official placings. Number 3, though, which had to concede that leader probably 4-5 lengths at the 250-metre mark, but has cut it down. Drink What You Like, suspect at that level of speed over the journey. And War Saint stuck onto its task well into 3rd place, and from the back of the speed, Jaguar Grey. So it's Silken Eyes who makes a winning return. 2 starts, 2 wins for the patronised 3-year-old out of Sunsilken, for David and Jenny Harrison, Graham and Megan Donovan, Grant Burns at Premium Bloodstock, Lexi Morton, Lex Piper, Shirley Piper, Keith and Carol Holly, trained by David Harrison and handled by Paul Harvey, defeating Drink What You Like by Denman from Spin Along, Simon Miller, Chloe As a Party, and War Saint by War Chant from Amber's Halo, Stephen Parnham and Neville Parnham. 105.29 there the time, and the margin ahead by 3/4 of a length. It really did come with a great run in the last 100 there, although maybe to a point accentuated by Drink What You Like running out of tickets over the final stages and unable to hold off Silken Eyes, who remains undefeated. Race 6 on the card, the Merle Permara Connection Handicap. 1200, number 7 Friday Fillies is the scratching out of the next. The dominant favourite will be Windstorm for his return to racing this afternoon. Okay, well, let's go down to Brittany Taylor, about to join David Harrison there. He's got Silken Eyes prepared to salute first up today and has cut the tearaway speedster down in the absolute last bound, Brit.
Certainly did. Silken Eyes was leading up the 2nd division of the race with plenty of tempo up front, set by Drink What You Like. David Harrison joins me now. David, we saw earlier in this week this horse was nominated for the big features. I dare say that means you have an opinion of it.
Yeah, I thought I made a mistake halfway up the straight. But it was good, yeah, he hit the line good, toughed it out.
Did you think early on, when the tempo was the way it was and he was spotting the leaders a fair way, did you think he was going to be able to reel them in?
Yeah, well, I was worried about him going slow and then making the sprint home. So when the tempo was good, I thought, well, that's perfect for him. So, yeah, just a matter of whether he could run him down or not. But he gave him a bit of a start and, yeah, he was nice and brave at the end.
The way he ran through the line, is that a sign of a horse that we're going to see get better over further?
I think he will, especially when I put the blinkers on him. Well, he tried sensational the other day with the blinkers on. I left him on purpose. I left him off on purpose today, but yeah, I think he'll go through his grades pretty good, I think.
Is that something that you might keep up your sleeve then, knowing how he responded to the blinkers, that when it comes to a big grand final day that you'll put the shades back on?
Yeah, well, I'll probably head towards the Guineas and leave them off. If he shows that he's not quite up to them, then I'll put the shades on and go back to the shorter ones, sort of 3-year-old races.
Well, it's an exciting horse to look forward to towards the Guineas. Well done.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Snowy.
David Harrison, and Silken Eyes is undefeated here after winning as a 2-year-old. Comes back today as a 3-year-old. It's been nearly 200 days since we've seen the galloper, and clearly has made the necessary improvements to return now as a 3-year-old, this son of Patronise. And it was the leaders setting a good tempo out in front. Drink What You Like, a daring front-running ride. Tried to skip away on the corner. War Saint was right there, hot on its heels. Stevie switched back to the inside, trying to save a little bit of ground, but it was no match for the finishing speed of Silken Eyes. And I guess the top 3 that we spoke about so dominantly in the preview, they've run 1, 2, 3 here, Mark, and it's an exciting time for the Guineas to look at these horses for the first time now as 3-year-olds.
And the way he went through the line as well over the 1100 today suggests that he'll certainly appreciate stepping up to the 12, maybe the 14, and then the 1600. But they're exciting times, and this horse is now 2 from 2 as he goes towards the Ascot Racing Carnival features. And
in the next race we have Windstorm, so that will be an interesting one to watch when we speak of the Guineas, because that's a horse that will head that direction as well. Paul Harvey weighs in now. He was leading up a race of his own in many ways. Paul, with the leaders getting out that far in front, did you feel like you were setting him a task at the top of the straight?
Look, they felt like they were going a little bit too hard. He trialled in blinkers, didn't have them on today, so he probably wasn't quite as sharp, but at least he had something to chase.
Is the difference with and without blinkers obvious to you?
Certain horses, yeah, he's a horse that's very green. Even when he trialled in the blinkers, he was green and he was rolling around a bit, so it's good to see him go out without them and still get the job done.
A horse that you feel will just get better over further as he heads towards the Guineas?
Don't know about the Guineas. Is that what David's mentioned? He's setting the bar high, but anyway, he's a nice little horse. You know, there's plenty of upside with him, but you know, one run at a time.
Exactly. Well, hopefully he does get there. Well done today.
Yeah, cheers.
Paul Harvey and David Harrison combining with Silken Eyes, a horse that is Guineas nominated, but Paul Harvey maybe just throwing a little air of caution that just one run at a time. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves after that victory. Silken Eyes takes out the 5th.